time to get out your stylus or a pencil. Today we're going to be drawing. We're going to be using Flip-A-Clip app in order to draw and animate videos. If you go to the App Store and you type in Flip-A-Clip, this is what the app will look like. And we're going to go ahead and open that app. We're going to be at the Flip-A-Clip dashboard where you have your projects and your movies. What we want to do to create a new project is go to the lower right-hand corner and press the plus. We first have to name our animation, and we're going to call this Backyard. In order to choose the background, we click in the box, and there is a backyard image, and you can worry about the canvas size and frames per second a little bit later, but for now we're going to use the YouTube and the 12 FPS frames per second. And then we're going to go ahead and create our project. What you'll see is the background, and that will stay the same. A couple of things we need to do first. If you go to the 3 dots up here, we want to make sure that the onion is on. What this means is it'll show you the previous animation in the last frame so that you can see that. Down here is going to be layers. So once you become more expert, you can add layers and add different animations. So you can keep one layer the same and change the other layers. But for now, we're just going to stay with one layer. Over here, this is the toolbar. If you click there and you click here, there's pencil available, there's a paintbrush, more of an ink pen, and a highlighter. And if you click here and hold it, you can change the thickness or the pixelation of your chosen tool. And if you click here, you can change the color, opacity, and you can take the color from various background areas and change them. So right now we're going to keep it at black. I want to change this to the pen, and we're going to make it a little thicker. I want to do maybe an 8. And if we click here again, this will be your eraser in case you mess up. This is the lasso to highlight something. This will be your fill color, and you can add text. Also down here, you can add music if you create your videos. So let's go ahead and get started. We are on frame number 1. Down here, it'll show us our frames. So I have the black pen that's at 8.8 pixels right now. So I'm going to take my stylus and I'm going to start to draw. If I want to zoom in, I can pinch and zoom in on a specific spot in the backyard background. So I'm going to start to draw an ant. If I don't like something, remember, I can always go back and delete or erase. So I'm going to draw the body, and maybe I want to make it a smaller. Do the antenna. Okay, very simple, nothing fancy. And what we're going to do is then zoom back out. All right, so now I'm putting my pencil down for right now, and I'm going to go back to the toolbar and click on this to get the lasso tool. I want to lasso around the ant that I just drew. And I am going to go up here and copy. That way I've copied the ant, so it'll stay the same. What I want to do is add a new frame. Notice how there's the onion image. That is what I drew last time. If I want to paste that ant, I'm going to paste it, and I can then change the position of the ant if I want, or I can just move it so that it's a little bit advanced than the previous frame. When I'm done with that, I want to add a new frame. Notice how the onions has shifted to the last frame. I'm going to paste. And I'm going to take it and move it slightly. I'm going to now add a fourth frame. I'm going to paste and move him ahead slightly. Maybe I want to move him so he's a little tilted. Go ahead and add another frame. I'm going to paste him. He's now going to be moving down a little bit. I'm going to have him moving up a little bit. Add a new frame. Paste. Move the whole thing. Add a new frame. And we're going to continue to do this until we have at least 12 frames. Because if you remember at first, 1 second of video is actually 12 frames, believe it or not. So we're going to go ahead and move him around. Maybe I'm having to move up a little bit. Paste. Move him slightly. Add a new frame. Go up to the top and paste. Add a new frame. And paste. So now we have 12 frames that we've done of our ant. So let's go ahead and see what that might look like by going to the play button. We have 12 frames and we have him moving. You're going to continue to do adding frames until you're ready to do your exporting of your video. So let's go ahead and pretend that we're done. And I would like to go ahead and make my movie. It's called Backyard. It's going to be a YouTube video, and it'll save as an MP4, which is a normal video format. Because it's free, there will be a watermark, so it'll say flip a clip in it, and we're going to go ahead and make our movie. Notice we only have 12 frames in this movie, so it's only going to be 1 second. If we want our video to be 2 seconds, it'll be 24 frames. 3 frames will be 36, and so on. So let's go ahead and make our 1 second movie. And let's go ahead and X out and go to the upper corner here and do the back arrow. Now we have a movie that's 1 second. So let's go ahead and see it. Pretty neat, huh? So here's your Flip a Clip drawing animation challenge. You're going to be using the app Flip a Clip to draw your own hand-drawn animated video. Make sure that you add a background. It can be from scenes or paper. The length of your video should be 3 to 10 seconds and include 1 layer with 1 character that moves. A bonus challenge is to create a video using 2 layers and 2 characters.